So I was looking for a lot of classes which were there. I was doing a lot of research on Garbha Samskaara classes, but then yours is something which suddenly came up to me, and one of my friends just sent me the link. So for all other classes, I used to ask questions, inquire, think, and do all those things. But yours was something I think which had already started. One class I missed, and then the
Yes,
next
yes.
Thursday I attended. So it was spontaneous. I just felt that probably I didn't check the message or something. So I missed that first class. But then, yeah, that was something which suddenly happened, without analyzing a lot of things. I just joined the class. With the experience after joining the class, definitely, because what happens is mostly when we are working, we probably don't connect to people, we don't get a lot of pregnant women around us. So what
Correct.
happens is, when my main intention was so that along with learning things, I'll also know what other females are feeling, what they feel about emotions, and at least we get to know what are things happening for a different. Every female would feel it differently. So that was something was there where people used to talk about it, about their experiences, and again the prompts which you used to give. I think they were definitely wonderful, as Jayashri said. Especially the journaling part. Shlokas were definitely there, but when it comes to journaling, because what happens is no matter how much we say that we have to stay positive, it is definitely not possible for us. So your classes were like a reminder for us, that okay, this was also taught. So you're not supposed to forget this. I mean, just remember what was being told about the mindfulness activity. It could be just chanting, writing Sri Rama Japa, or probably listening to the sutra. Even now, I wouldn't say that I've learned it 100%, but then I know a couple of lines. Main thing is I know the meaning of it whenever I'm listening to it. That actually adds a lot of difference rather than just simply chanting. So it can be Hanuman Chalisa, Ram Raksha Stotra, both of them, and Garbha Rakshambika Sutra. So I wouldn't have by hearted it, but definitely I know what is the meaning. So whenever I listen to it, I know, especially I think Garbha Rakshambika and the Hanuman Chalisa, I listen in your voice itself.
Yeah.
So I can associate it a lot. That was thing. And again, when it comes to the classes and prompts, the best part which I liked about the class is that when you used to give the example, like probably there will be a lot of people who will just blabber a lot of things. It's easy to talk about positivity, it's easy to talk about everything else, but then what they practically do, we don't know much about it. But in your
True.
case, you used to tell more about how it is implemented in your family, how your younger one, elder one, or your mother used to chant, how so it actually felt, that value system is there, something which you have followed, and that is the reason today you're taking this class.
Correct.
There will be many people who just start about the classes, and probably they might not implement that. So they, I mean, in certain things, not just in Garbha Samskara, a lot of other things, but
Correct.
something which you have been carrying along with you, uh, from the roots and the way you give examples. I mean, we also used to feel that okay, it's possible when she's doing, why we can't do it?
Correct.
When you could teach both the kids about these things, when your mother could train you about so many things like this, then why we cannot do it? So something which has come generational, so definitely you have a lot of knowledge about it, and as you have experienced it, so that is the reason you're teaching us. So
Exactly.
that was definitely something which connected to me, and it made sure that I attended all the classes. I
Yes,
might have missed
yes.
one or two in between, but then we used to look forward for the classes. It's like, if we are wandering, it's something like your class used to just bring us back to the track.
Back.
Yeah. So it
Okay.
was mostly the mindfulness kind of a thing, which was a reminder for me most of the times whenever I just used to, my mind used to get, mindlessly wander. So that was there, but definitely a very good experience, and I would definitely recommend people um, about shloka chanting, about the activities, simple activities like journaling. That is something which I have completed in my entire pregnancy. Though I used to do journaling, it had stopped, but during, since I started with my the classes in my second trimester, I think I was very frequent with journaling about my feelings, sometimes talking to the baby, writing a letter to the baby, writing letter to myself, for me being so good till now. So all those things, I mean, the themes used to be different, obviously, because I got a lot of themes from your end as well. So yeah, so that's it. So I would definitely recommend, and I would suggest people who are in this class to definitely give it a shot.